So yes, I'm very excited about this. The project that we're undertaking is called the In-Situ Data Archive. And what it's tackling is the sharing and preservation of scientific data. The traditional solution to preservation of scientific data is through handing a copy of the data to the digital library, and having that stored and available in a digital library, which is a fabulous solution and done very, very well. However, there's an opportunity, and we think it's a very viable opportunity, in the case where these collections, where data collections are longevity studies, where the collection and the growth of the data is continuous. And in those cases, the snapshot doesn't necessarily provide the latest data. So we're trying to create something that allows the collection to really move to where the research is going on and to be part of the research lab and part of the setting in which the research is collected. So there's really 4 areas that we're working on here. And one of them is providing, in this context, in this research setting, providing continuous archiving, which is important for the stability of the data. And then also integrity, data integrity checks to ensure that the data that we are collecting and preserving maintains the integrity that it needs. So one of the key areas, the third one is really a key area for us, is continuous metadata collection. And we argue that in order for scientific data to be shared and to be preserved, shared and preserved and used a decade, 2 decades, 50 years down the road, metadata is extremely important to its use and to its discovery. And for that to be done efficiently, it needs to be done efficiently and fully. It needs to be done at the source, at the time the data is generated. And we've been working on techniques for automatic metadata collection. So this In-Situ Data Archive has an aspect of automatic metadata collection as well. And then finally, the fourth thing is any repository or any database that's now going to be part of the science space is going to have some interface to public repositories. So that's a key aspect as well. So this project was motivated really by a collaboration that we have with Eleanor Ostrom, who's of the workshop on political theory and policy analysis, and Tom Evans, who's in the geography department both at Indiana University. And they've been working on, particularly Eleanor Ostrom has been working on the IFRI network and has developed the IFRI network, which is the International Forest Resources and Institutions Network, which is 14 sites worldwide of forest areas that are monitored and data collected on them, and these in very kind of transparent ways. And this has been done for the last 15 years, building up this longevity database. The In-Situ Data Archive is particularly useful in this setting because these remote sites are in very difficult to access places where computers are old and bandwidth is limited. So some kind of large solution, which we have these large-scale repository solutions, isn't going to work in this context. So the In-Situ Data Archive has to be lightweight and agile enough to provide the archiving that's needed while still satisfying the demands of the science.